There you are. What's up, YouTube? Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. Hi. Can you hear me all right? Throw a thumbs up there if you can hear me, Kevin. Hey, Sorcerer Stand. How's my sound? Can you hear me? Five by five. Excellent. Hey, Great Scott. How you doing? Boy, I sure wish I had somebody to talk to here. I had to get on here today. I haven't done a live in a very, very long time, and it's like, you know what? What the heck? I'm gonna do it. Hold on just a second, y'all. All right. Well, the reason I wanted to do this today, mainly just to kind of get some airtime and hang out. So I did put a link at the top. If anybody wants to come up, I can change the screen to 2 folks or 3 folks, whatever. I've been watching. Y'all know I've been working on jewelry and that type of thing here, and I've been watching a guy named Jerry, and I can't think of his last name. Dang it. I'll have to hold on. Let me look that up here. This guy is incredible for learning jewelry making techniques from. He is just phenomenal. And I wanted to, yeah, there he is. His channel is called At the Bench, and it's, well, it doesn't have his name. His name's Jerry. His YouTube channel's At the Bench, but he just seriously is a phenomenal teacher, and I had the best solder. Hey, Jack Stacks, how you doing? Mrs. Coin Crew, hello. Thank you all for coming in. Hi, Mike. I want you to show you the difference between what I learned today and a first effort on something. I'm doing. Y'all know I've been doing the jewelry thing here, and so I'm doing some pendants, and this is a labradorite pendant that I'm working on. It's a really pretty green highlight in that, almost a tiger eye kind of thing. But I want to show you the difference in soldering. Now this, I got the bezel soldered down. All right, that was all fine and good. Put a few notches in it just to kind of try a new technique and all that. But look at this lousy solder job. If I could, there it is. Look at that. Horrible. Now I'm going to have to file all that off, straighten it up, run it through the tumbler and polish it and all that sort of thing. But it's going to be a really, really pretty piece when I get done with it. But I wanted to show you what that one I did today versus what Jerry taught me. Look at the difference in solder there. It's a much cleaner. It's a little different style jumpering on this one too. Much cleaner solder. That one is going to be this beautiful blue labradorite. I have this thing for labradorite right now. But the blues in this are just gorgeous. So I was so excited to try his technique and actually have it turn out this nice. It was so cool. I'll get back to that here in a little bit because I'm going to show you what I do, how I go from this to this type of frame. And then I'm gonna maybe pick up some ideas from y'all if if somebody wants to come in, hey, what's going on? 888 the Great. Nickel, I haven't been doing much lately. And I just felt like going live today for a little bit because I was so excited about this solder technique that I learned today. I mentioned in a video a couple of days ago the possibility of doing a ring with some turquoise instead of a pendant. And so I'm going to, oh, by the way, y'all have to look at this. Look at this workstation thingy I got going here. I mean, I've got silver material and tools in here, which I think has the oh, I'm not seeing him. Got to be in here somewhere. See in this bag? Yeah, I think he's in here. Anyway, y'all can see the Dremel stuff, all kinds of different pliers, rounding pliers, flat pliers, all that sort of thing. And I'm going to do a signet style ring here. Well, here's also some things I'm going to be pouring. I'm going to pour this. This is going to be a closed pour, obviously. This is just a steel piece. Face reveal. Yeah, you know what? I don't care, Nickel. I really don't care. If my good looks offend anybody or if I scare somebody, I don't care. I'm too old to care anymore. I'm going to do this and set some gemstones in here where these plastic pieces are. That's going to be a pretty nice piece. And then for my oldest son, this is a petrified crocodile tooth. So what I thought I would do is pour an aluminum one of these and then use it to mold different things and put different caps and crowns and things on it in the jewelry world. And you know what? I can't find my buffalo, but y'all are familiar with the buffalo that I was using for different pours before. So my thought is cast a buffalo head and place it here in a pour, and then put probably this one because I like it real well. This is a nice little piece of turquoise. Let's get that focus. There we go. So I'll put that in tandem with the buffalo head on there, and I think it'd be a pretty cool idea. So we'll see. It's coming along, but not as fast as I would like it to. Y'all know me. Italian horns. Where's that? Yeah, Mike, I hope it'll be all right. I don't know what happened there. Hold on, fellas and babies. Oh, there we go. I could do some coin jewelry, 888. I know how to do. Well, of course, you know I'm doing these bezels now. The bezels. This is kind of a hybrid metal because the only sheet metal I can get here locally is 925. So it's a sterling sheet, but all my bezel material is 3/9 fine. And I've been trying to source some sterling shot, 925 shot, and my Lord, they want a bunch of money for that. So they are a hybrid. I'm stamping. I've got a 925 stamp on order. So the bezel, and of course this needs to be polished up, but the bezel will be stamped 999, and the back will be stamped 925. So yeah, I got a lot of ideas, not enough material. As you all know, the uh, the health situation's been kind of different for me. Um, and this Canadian smoke didn't help things as far as that goes. I had to spend a lot of time out, and I actually had to go get an inhaler for, because I'm coming off a pneumonia for the fourth time, and blah blah blah, right? But anyway, I'm starting to feel like I really want to get back into doing some things, and I think these are going to be a real nice pour. If somebody wanted to see, made stuff along. Hey, Mishy. Hi, Ian Ritchie. Yeah, I'm up a little bit because I got an inhaler, and it helped. I used it last night, but I'm just I have my ups and downs, as does everybody, but they've been pretty extreme lately, just because my health is not where I want it to be, and I'm not happy about it at all. But I'm getting back into doing some things. The nice thing about making a mistake with this kind of stuff is that you can just melt it back down, and it can be recycled. Like, here's my little scrap bag of 925. Right now I've got 9 grams of 925 sheet scrap, so that'll be recycled, of course. So yeah, it's an interesting world. What I'm finding is there are definitely two different worlds. Two different worlds. You got your bullion world and you got your jewelry world. And I kind of went into this thinking, it would cross over pretty easily, but it really doesn't. It's very hard to get things to cross over, because they're just such different markets. There's so much labor that goes into even a small piece of jewelry that you either have people that like it and want it or not. Back to your point, 888 nickel. You'll always be nickel to me. If somebody, what I also had mentioned too is I've learned a little bit of the wire twisting. That's going to go on top of a piece too, but there's a lot of work that goes in this stuff. But I've also learned how to twist wire to kind of a rope shape, like a rope chain, and make a bezel out of that. So I can carve. Y'all have heard me talk about the carving wax and all that sort of thing. Well, that's what this came from. Right here, there's a lot. You can see this size difference even from that. There's a lot of work that goes into carving these pieces of wax. You can cut it however thick you want it. What you do have to be aware of is that if you want a piece that's going to have a narrower band, like this one. I haven't poured this one yet either. That's going to have a piece of aquamarine in it, but you can see where I kind of bezeled the sides. Oh, this is so backwards. That is so weird seeing this on the screen. But you can see it's wider. That's the width that I had to start out with, and then carve it down into the band shape here to make the band narrower. and then you can make a nugget out of it or whatever you decide you want to do. But you got to make sure you start with the right size width of wax to do the whole shape. So yeah, that's kind of where I've been going with things lately. I can do. Hi Eli, 210. Hello. I can do coin rings, and in fact, if somebody has something they want made, I'm sure we can come to an agreement. If you've got some material that you want it made out of, you can just send it to me and see if we can work something out. As far as if I make something and you don't like it, I'll buy it from you. If I make something that you want, you'll see a design first, and then obviously, hopefully you will like it when I'm done with it. If not, then I'll just buy it from you. But if you got material and you want something in a little bit of a hurry, you can certainly do that. I have a lot of ideas, more than I probably should. But you know, it is what it is. I really enjoy it. The thing I can't do is sit on this stool for a really long period of time. Missy knows that. And I just did get sat down here for a little bit. But I was going to show y'all, well, I don't even need to cut it all out, but I can show you. Let me get my... Get my saw, and I can work on this while I'm talking. I'm just, all right, so this is how this one starts out with a solid back, and you draw into the back there with a marker. It's all fine and good. And then you take your jeweler's saw, take the blade out a little bit. These blades are so fine, real easy to break. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. All right, so now you can see that the blade is through the back here, and it's a very, very, very fine blade. And you just get it on my bench peg, and I'll just show you real quick how that works. All right, anyway, there's a start, and that's how you cut through the back there. A little time consuming, but it's therapeutic, and it's fun. Mishy, you want to come up? I put a link in there, or nickel. Right company will add 10 times over gold price for their jewelry. Yeah, you know, Mishy, I've got a contact called Sydney K Jewelry on Instagram, who's really kind of mentored me a little bit. She's never had any issues with me asking her for assistance, you know, with something or how to do something. And she's just really, really nice. She is going to do my mom's engagement ring. Grandma Cranky's engagement ring got shut in a car door several years ago, and it broke her heart, but she gave it to me to bring home, and wanted me to repair it. So I told her I would do what I could do, but it's above my abilities, and Sydney K is gonna do that for me probably in September. And it's amazing the number of ideas and the quality of product out there and everything. Go check her out. I think she was coming to YouTube, but I'm not sure that she's there yet. But it's Sydney K Jewelry or Sydney K at Sydney K on um, Instagram, and tell her Cranky sent you. She won't block you. That's a very nice young lady, very nice and very talented. So it's been really cool to be able to draw on her knowledge. So if you want to, in the comments, Osmium Jewelry. If you want to, in the comments, put an idea or email me, whatever you want to do. And you're welcome to. Excuse me. I don't even know where I was going with that. The Osmium Jewelry got me. You're welcome to put any ideas in for something that you have an idea on, whether it includes a coin or just a bullion pour, you know, or a necklace or whatever. And let me know, you know, if there's something that you want me to give it a shot. I'll sure give it a shot. I have some good teachers, and I'm not going anywhere. I've got about $500 in tools, and I barely scratched the surface. In fact, I went into the tools to the point where right now I can't. That and a couple of other things have caused me to not have the ability to spend any money on some materials, but that'll get fixed soon enough. I ain't worried about it. So yeah, God's Blade, hello. How you doing? You like heart-shaped stuff, Mrs. Coin Crew? Okay. I used to have, yeah. Heart-shaped like that shape? How about that? That weighs, now this is 3/9 fine. That's 12.9 grams. And if you want, I mean, I can just pour a heart and solder a jump ring on the top right in here, or I can put a pin on the back if you want to make it a pin. I can make it thinner than that. Whatever. Email me, crankystacker@gmail.com with an idea, and I'll put something together and you can look at it or whatever. Kevin Rose is good Native American jewelry. Oh, I didn't know Kevin did that. Really? That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. There's just, I mean, if you can think of it and draw a picture of it, you can make it. It's really, excuse me, all really, that's all there is to it. So yeah, that's where I'm at on the jewelry thing. I did want to talk a little bit about, well, the osmium thing, 888. I can't get used to that. Nickel. Did you see the video yesterday from a rather large YouTube channel talking about not investing in small pieces of osmium? This guy is one of my all-time favorites, one of my all-time go-tos for information and entertainment. But I've disagreed with him, and Michi and I've talked about it, I think, some. I've disagreed with him lately on a whole bunch of stuff. And yesterday or day before, yeah, there you go. Michi, he called it a scam. And I have never bought osmium, but Uh, um, I don't know. I don't know why I haven't, other than I just haven't. I don't have anything against it. I'd kind of like to have some. Um, I think a small piece of that incorporated into like this or a round signet ring or something that you would put a coin on um, would be very, very cool. But hearts and crosses, yep. Um, but yeah, I was really surprised to hear that included in the. And look at here, I've had my. I had my phone on the channel, but the volume down, and I had it on pause. God, I'm so not a tech guy. But I was very surprised. Hey, Goomba Gary. Okay, I quit. Those guys get me talking, and I lose track of time. You had a good. Gary had a great live stream today, y'all. We were talking about moccasins, and we were talking about hunting. And if you haven't subbed up Gary, go sub him up. He's close to my age, and he's just really fun to sit. I could see sitting around a campfire and chatting it up with him on a regular basis. He's one of my favorites. I hardly ever get out to see him, but he's a good man, and he's got a good heart. And I don't know if he wants me to say that or not. I know we all have reputations to maintain, but he is a super nice guy. Super nice. Yeah. Oh, you missed him as a crew? Yeah, it happens. I know that. Missy, would you go back and see if that link works on the top of my stream, or can you go back in the comments? I could post it again, I think. Anyway, you saw the end of debate. What dragons are you talking about, Nickel? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of finding that while I really do still enjoy a lot of the larger channels. Just really the big shooter, and I guess I would consider them both big shooters, but Yankee's probably my fave as far as Silver Pros and Ask Yankee, and with a sidekick like he's like the Gabby Hayes of coin dealers with Tim out there. How could you go wrong? I mean, those two guys are. Tim's an amazing individual. He's a very intelligent guy, and I listen to him quite a bit. But anyway, yeah, I've heard it's legit. I haven't heard that it wasn't. Hang on, folks. I got somebody coming in here. Who is this? I'm hearing a knocking from the basement door. Oh my gosh, it's Messin. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, it works.
Okay, good. Well, I just wanted to check. Yeah, I really didn't have any place that I was going with this. I actually was going to like saw through this, the back of this, and kind of show some more of the process of the jewelry making and all that sort of thing. But I'm having more fun just sitting here talking and trying to keep up with the. Hey, Silver and Cigars, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, man. When's that next buffalo herd photo coming out? I need to see all the different buffaloes you've got. But yeah, Mishi, I was gonna do this big jewelry thing here, and you know me, I don't I sometimes get off track when I'm doing something live. but I guess that's why we do so good flying by the seat of our pants, which, by the way, is coming up. I don't know if you guys, I got to turn the volume up here. I don't know if you guys have seen the thumbnails for the live Mondays with Mishy. That guy, I don't know how you do it, Mishy.
You know, I cheat.
You what?
I cheat.
You cheat?
I cheat. I found about a year ago, I've had this phone since, 2019, and just realized that I can take certain things off of pictures and make them stickers. So I went into a picture, like when I put your logo up there and my logo up there, that's for me pushing just hard enough on the screen where it'll save what I'm pushing on. So I did that with your logo, my logo, and then I just like find a random picture and save it to my phone, and that becomes the background, like the one I did for this coming Monday. We're always, you're always making the two horses reference. I found a picture with two horses.
I love that one. That one and the old the old geezer Muppets. I think it was my favorite so far. That is so me sitting there.
Oh, that's me too. I tell everybody I'm starting to turn into that grumpy old man I hated when I was a kid. So,
yep, that's happening. Hang on just a second, everybody. Mitchie's humming a tune.
Okay, I think I'm supposed to keep you entertained while he makes a run. Oh, everybody, good to see you.
Didn't mean to get you up here and put you on the spot, but I'm looking for something.
You're fine.
So. Missy, I swear.
I know. I can vouch for the whole thing with the Canadian wildfire smoke. When I came home from work the other morning, everybody, they're talking about, oh, clear skies and such degrees. I'm looking out the window of the car going, yeah, have you been down my way yet? Because it did. It literally, good part of the day, it looked like it was going to storm. And then even when the sun came out, you walked outside and it looked like it was going to storm. And even going back to June, it's been bad all summer. Going back to June, when my son and I were out at the track for NASCAR, the first day we were out there, by the time we got up to the seats, my son turned around and looked at me. He's, Dad, do we need to call a medical for you? Because I'm not in the greatest of health, but I climb stairs at work all the time, so it's not like I'm not fit to climb the stairs. But by the time we got up to our seats, I could barely breathe. So,
it looked really crazy. Bad there.
Yeah,
we're gonna try it. Ooh. Okay, Mishy.
Yes.
I'm gonna turn the volume down on my computer.
Okay.
Oh wow, there's a big delay. Never mind. Yeah, there's a big delay. Never mind. I hate the volume on my computer. It's just like there's like no volume. Because like where I'm sitting at, there's, an arm's length away to my computer, and I can barely hear you.
Huh.
So maybe I'll have to learn to hook up my Bluetooth JBL speaker. Huh?
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, Gary, it's difficult to keep up with a chat because I just am not. I'm not a tech guy. Missy can attest to that. Heck, everybody can attest to that. Yeah, but you can still. I mean, you explained how you do those thumbnails, and I still couldn't. I couldn't begin to do it.
Yeah, it's. I don't know if it works on like Androids. I've got an old iPhone, and there's like all kinds of cool stuff. I really don't. And I really do need to replace my phone. But I can't justify the cost.
Yeah, I agree.
But But they do have a lot of cool features on there. Like I said, just by accident, I found that feature on my phone. It's like, wow, I've had this phone that long, and I didn't know I could do this. So,
well, let's go back. Let's go back to the osmium thing, Nickel. If you're still here, you have 4 pieces, getting ready to get your 5th piece. Is that what you said? I want to know where. I mean, I know it is. Each piece is documented, right? But to what's the advantage of that? I mean, why did they do that? Is it for counterfeiting purposes, or I mean, I just don't know. I don't know that much about it. And I'm not against it, but I just haven't had the money to get a piece, and not sure what I'd do with it if I had it. Except
like
now, yeah. Except now, maybe I'll put it in a ring. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, Mishy, I found a blue and gold. It's not a paracord bracelet, but it's a nylon wrap bracelet that goes on. I'm gonna have to send that up your direction, because I don't know if you can get it on your wrist or not, but it's Michigan colors, unless
go blue.
unless yeah, maybe you can give it to your son, unless his wrist is bigger than yours.
No, he's we're actually about the same size on that. So,
how's he doing, by the way?
no, he's doing great. He's working his tail off. Not this coming weekend following, we're doing an overnight down to Cincinnati because he wants to check another ballpark off his list. So cool. We're gonna go down and watch the Reds play the Brewers on a week from Saturday. So
awesome. Silver and Cigar says soon after the next 5 come in. So he's apparently got more Buffalo in transit right cool. Now. I'm how many kinds do you have, Silver and Cigars, if I may ask? I'm guessing he's got 8 variations of it. But
yeah, it's every time you turn around there's another one coming out. So
yeah,
there's a couple of them I'd like to get my hands on. I just, every time I think about it, it's usually that weekend in between paydays.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I may wind up, even with all I got going on. You know the story about what's been going on.
Yep.
So I don't know what I'm gonna do, Missy. Shit, it's tapping me out, breaking the bank, so to speak.
Yeah.
But, well, that looks like old dental work there. Look at that. That was the first bezel I ever did.
Yeah.
And I learned something in that. This is a beautiful piece of aquamarine, but it's got scorch marks on it from soldering. Never solder with a stone in place. Did learn that. I don't know if Silver and Cigars is still here or not. He may not be, but that's all right. Yeah, I just wanted to get on here and get some airtime and say hi to everybody and maybe get some ideas from everybody. Because look at this. I mean, this is just pyrite, right? But look at the shape of that. I could use this as an osmium knockoff. Hey.
Yeah.
But just the shape of that, if you put a triangle bezel on that and put it on a ring on top, or, something like blue lace, something like that, you can make really, really pretty stuff. I don't know why I'm getting into this the way I am, but every time I look at something now, it's like, okay, would that look better hanging this way or this way? You know, I I'm getting into it, and I guess that's what that's all about. I did have a pickup. I haven't been buying much. I did have a pickup. I hope everybody saw my part 2 video of the 88 maple that I picked up from Gold Sniping Farmer. Did you see his channel got shut off?
Yeah, I knew it had gotten. Oh, yeah, they shut it off midstream, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had to duck out for a minute, and I came back, and I'm like, all right, where'd he go? And then I realized it was on Toolish channel.
Yeah, it took me a while to find it, and I'm not going to overstep my bounds here, but as I understand it, it was for a clip that he's been running for 2 years. So
yeah, they're getting weird about stuff. It's like YouTube and social media have all getting weird about the same thing. You know, where I could post something. We'll use Facebook as an example. I can post something on Facebook, and then you share it, and you get dinged and get a bad boy from Facebook, and you aren't the one that originally posted it.
yeah, there doesn't seem to be much rhyme or reason to sometimes, and it's kind of weird. Somebody asked me if I had a reverse proof in my stack of maples when I ran through them on the.
I was wondering the same thing, because there was one.
Oh shit! It's official.
Might have been the angle you were holding it at, but yeah, there was one that did look like a reverse proof.
That one?
Yeah.
Well,
I think.
I'll be doggone.
All I remember is it had the queen on the front of it. Or on the obverse.
Yeah, that's a.
Yeah. Yeah. That's.
Well, I'll be doggone. Look at me.
Yeah, see, you had something special and didn't even know it.
I didn't. I had no clue. As per usual. I mean, that's a 2013. Here's the 2022. That has a maple leaf privy.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be hornswoggled. Would y'all look at that?
Oh, yeah.
I have a reverse proof. Look at that. Well, I'll be darned. And that has a, I'm not sure what that privy is. Let's see. It says Canada 50 underneath the privy. 1867 to 2017.
Huh.
But can you see that privy?
It
almost looks like a.
That's different.
There you go. It almost looks like a fireworks, or actually it looks like a triple maple leaf almost, but that's pretty. Well, Dad Burn, I'm glad somebody said something about that. And I don't know the first thing at all about these two. I don't even remember how I got them.
Huh.
Is that a mountain lion? Come on, Parsons.
That's the eagle, I believe, or the
Yep, that's the
hawk or
eagle.
something.
And then I got this. I have no idea where I got these.
Huh.
But these, like anything else I have, can be yours.
If the price is right.
And damn skippy. Yep. Yep. And then here's that 1953 $1953. I really like that.
Oh yeah.
And then here's the 79. I think you answered my question on that.
Yeah,
so,
I found out because I had bought a couple of uncirculated sets, and one of them was a 79, I believe, and they said that the proof sets, they're 50% silver, but if they're in just the uncirculated sets or circulated, they're 100% nickel.
So this is all nickel then?
Yeah.
Because this was definitely circulated. 79.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like the young queen too. That's a nice image.
Yeah.
Gary says Maple Leaf Privy Confederation commemorative, I think, and I think he's right now that he says that. But here's like my crowning glory of my tube of maples, which is not yet complete, but I love this purple toner.
Oh yeah.
Look at that. It's an 88. And I really like that. It's just, gosh darn, getting things on the camera. Never mind. I like it. But yeah, let's see. How close I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I got 17 maples. I got to have 25 for a tube, don't I?
Yep.
Man, I got some work to do. Folks. Would you look at how skinny I'm getting, Mishy? Look at that.
Oh, hey, I'm doing the same thing.
I've lost 14 pounds, dude. I have no idea where it's going. I know I can't go to a gym, which is killing me. But I'm not real pleased with that. It's is what it is, but doesn't mean I gotta like it. No.
Well, I know when I was going through my ordeal with the neck and that, like what you're dealing with, I lost a lot of stuff in my arms.
Yeah, a lot of muscle tone. It's what do they call that? Atrophies.
Yes.
It atrophies really quick when you're when you're closer to 70 than you are to 60.
Yeah.
Muscle atrophies really quick.
Yeah.
Hi, Priya. Nice. Thanks for coming in. We're just kind of messing around. As usual, there's really no point to this other than just being here. And at my age, being anywhere is a good thing.
There you go.
Well, darn, I thought I was closer to a full tube than I am. Now I'm going to have to sell my other kidney.
Nope.
And complete this tube. I cannot die until I complete this tube of maples, y'all. So just so you know, it can't happen. At least that's what I'm going with.
Yeah.
So eat more protein. You know, Gary, I eat literally. I'm down to like 145 pounds. I from 165 originally. 160 is about where I really like to be, but I eat like a 300-pound guy. I eat all day long. I eat good stuff, a lot of protein, and I just can't. I don't know where it's going. Other than there are things I can do and things I can't that I used to.
Yeah.
So You know how that is. But anyways, got 6 watching. Started 50 minutes ago. This is good. 12 likes. We got twice as many likes.
And oh, hey, Cranky, you guys give Verners out by you, right?
What's that?
Verners.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to try this if you guys get this out your way. It's the Boston Cooler flavored Verners.
Boston Cooler?
Yes. The Boston Cooler is like a root beer float, but you make it with Verners ginger ale instead.
Oh, heck yeah.
And this literally tastes like a Boston Cooler, but without the ice cream. So
I'm in.
That's our new thing in Michigan this summer. They're still making the cherry stuff they made, cherry Verners they made a couple of years ago is so popular that they started making it year round. So they had to come up with something that was just summertime. So
nice. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Can you tell the difference?
yeah.
Yeah, that's I got these are the best thing for shining polishing metal. That's like one of the coarsest ones you can get, and it's really quick and easy and fun to do. So, and you know me, you can actually have your Dremel on and drag it right across your finger and it doesn't hurt.
Yep.
that much I can tell you from experience. Well, I don't know. Coming up on an hour here, I think I'll call this good. If anybody's seriously still there, has something in mind, shoot me a line art drawing or something of a design, or leave it to my creative thinking or whatever. But give me an idea of something you want to see, and I'll be happy to do it. I'm definitely gonna be doing some more pours here coming up. That's instead of adding to the stack, I think I'm gonna try and buy like 5 ounces of 925 and 5 ounces of 3/9 shot. And oh, by the way, and I forgot to mention this while we were talking here today, but I am going to do another interview with Dave at Coin Huskers. He's back from Thailand.
Cool.
And I don't know if you check his videos or not, anybody, but he just constantly has the best deals. And he's taken like 7 kinds of payment now. Hey, Transient Stacker. Hope you're keeping the shiny side up, buddy. Yeah, he's taken like Zelle and ACH and all kinds of stuff now. And so ordering from him is really easy. But he's got a lot of stuff going on right now, and I'm gonna sit and talk with him and get kind of caught up for a year of missing time there. So that will be coming up in the near future. I don't know exactly when, but I'll be talking to him. What is today? Thursday? Yeah, I'll be talking to him tomorrow and see if we can set up a time next week and go from there. Transient says he's sitting in Texas waiting for 10-hour break to be over. Man, I tell you what, Transient, I saw your posts the other day. Can't even think of what you were holding up. It was a really nice piece. Tell me what it was. Did you see his post, Smishy, where he was holding up? I can't think of what he was holding up.
I can't remember.
And burn it. Well, anyway, I remember thinking, wow, that's a really nice piece.
Mm-hmm. Mhm.
There it is. Yes, Krugerrands. I know no, but there's not a lot of love lost for Krugerrands, but I love them. They're one of my favorite sovereigns. I think they're so simple and clean and I just they're a good looking. I don't have a 25 yet, so I'm going to have to make that a goal after I finish my maple leaves. But back to Dave. You know, he's pouring shot and doing all that kind of stuff, and I think he's got like a really big some sort of announcement. Either of, well, it's a different business model, maybe. That's all I can say. But if I'm correct, it's pretty big, and it'd be nice to get the news out if he's willing on YouTube. So we will do we'll do what we can do, because you know Cranky can get to anybody, right?
Yeah. Everybody loves Cranky, so they.
Nope,
Cranky,
nothing helps a bad mood like spreading it around. How about that?
Cranky's like E.F. Hutton. When Cranky talks, people listen. So
Absolutely nailed it. First gold coin I ever held in my hand was a 1/4 ounce Krugerrand. Yeah, they that's like the dream coin for me, as far as, you know, if I had gold 1 ounce coins, I most certainly would be holding a Krugerrand, because that's just to me it's the world standard, you know. First mass produced one. Philharmonics. I've got several silver Philharmonics. And Yankee was doing a video the other day with Tim, and he was holding a gold Philharmonic, and my goodness, it's an even better looking coin than gold.
yes.
Yeah. Did you see that, Mishy? It was.
I did. And you know, a lot of people thumb their nose at them, and it's like, hey, if you're trying to stack cheap silver, you know, start with those.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
the gold one, yeah, the gold one. I mean, just the change in color makes it look so much better.
Yeah, it was beautiful, and it's got kind of a. It's not even really a. Excuse me. It's not really even a reeded edge. It's almost like a like a design type of
Right.
reading on the edge. It's very cool looking coin. Very cool looking coin. All right. Well, you know what? I've talked enough that my voice is starting to tell me to shut up and get some lozenges in my mouth.
There you go.
And
kick back and relax for a little bit.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do that for a little bit. I might have to. I coughed so hard last night that I had to get up and leave the room and sit up sleeping for a while last night. So,
yeah.
Pardon me, folks. I hate to be rude. But anyway, yeah, I think I'm going to have to call this a day here. But thank you, everybody, for coming in. Mishy, thanks for coming up.
Hey, not a
I
problem.
always appreciate it. Always
Not
appreciate it. Transient,
hey,
Gary, thank you much. Everybody else that's been in here. Mrs. Coin Crew, send me an email and tell me what size, what design, what kind of weight you're looking at. If you want something with a heart or a hand across, we could do that too, as far as that goes. But all right. Well, as always, Missy, you will be ready for me Monday, right?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna send you the link here in a little while.
So don't miss us this coming this coming Monday, because we're still flying by the seat of our pants. It's Monday with Mishy, right?
Yes, sir. Monday Night Live with Cranky and Mishy.
There you go. And check out his thumbnails. It's always an entertaining picture. And go back and catch the one with the two old geezers. That just absolutely made me laugh when I saw that. So, all right, folks. Well, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. No point to this video except to kind of say hi to the community and hang out with one of my best friends here, Mr. Mishy Stacker. And everybody else, thanks again for coming in. Thanks, Jack. You got a long commute back home, buddy, but thanks for coming in. Gary, thank you. Transient. Shiny side up, buddy. You know that. And everybody else, Mrs. Coin Crew, everybody that came in. Thanks so much for coming in. Stay safe, shoot straight, keep stacking. Stack the right stuff. That's going to go on a pour too, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Mixed metals. Stack the right stuff, y'all. I'm out. Ugh.